Alright, what's up YouTube? Today we are starting on a project that I just need to get done and get started. We are working on the roof for this trailer. Yes, it looks new, but it came from an auction and the roof is bad. I have been using it as my camp trailer, my personal camp trailer, and it works good, but the inside ceiling is starting to take a little bit of damage, and it's time that we start on that. So this will probably be a couple part series working on this. So let's just dive right into it. So first, what you have to do is you have to take this gutter system off the side of the trailer the whole way down. And to do that, you gotta unpick this plastic cover from around the edge of that. Okay, so I finally got it off. It was kind of tucked in behind this gutter, but once that's off, you kind of just pull it off. Then you got to go along and take all of these individual screws out of it, and that's not fun. It'll take a little bit of time. Yeah, I guess we'll get started on that. So I got one section of the gutter off of this side. Took about, I don't know, 10 minutes. You do want to try not to damage this, because you can reuse this instead of having to buy a new one. Obviously, if you have a shorter trailer, it's not going to be as long, so you won't have as many of these pieces to take off. This one looks like it has maybe 2.5 pieces for the gutter on the side. So I'll continue getting this side off, then I'll go and do the other side. Now I have gotten this whole side off. I'm gonna have to go back across it, because there's staples that are holding the roof on. So I'll have to go do that, and we'll do this side as well, and we'll pick you guys up when it's done. Okay, welcome back everybody. It is a new day, and I had to do some work last night and early this morning. I got everything stripped off the top. The air conditioners are going to come down here in a minute. All these side trim pieces have been taken off as well as the top of the ladder. This is all the stuff that came off the roof. This will be thrown away. You typically can't reuse this because it will break when you try to get all the stuff off of it, so I did buy a new one. The antenna is broken, so I'll have to figure out what to do with that, and so is that piece for the ladder. Okay, so we got the roof membrane off, and now we got to take all this rotten wood off. And by the looks of it, the entire roof is rotten except for that little tiny spot right there. So I hope you enjoy while I take this apart now. Okay, so it has been a few weeks now, and as you can see, I've done quite a bit of work in that time. I had to reinforce all of these trusses all the way down. They were the worst trusses of the whole thing, and I reinforced them just to be safe. I got a 3/8 plywood and a 1x1.5 right here to match the truss, and it's made them really stiff, so hopefully that will help. Sorry I didn't record a lot of this process, but it was just going to be a whole lot of time lapses, and I thought that would be kind of boring to just have music over, so I just hurried and did it off camera to kind of hurry up the video a little bit. That's going to do it for this video, and I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to follow this project along some more. I'd be happy to have you along with the journey. So yeah, thank you guys for watching.